Might be an affair partner. For my job I travel between 3 different states about every week or so. I will be at one job site for a week, then the next for a week, and so on. Things change as needed. I don't have kids, nor am I in a serious relationship. I met this woman Gina over a year ago. She was at a bar that some of my coworkers like to go to after a shift. I went to get a round for the group and she was also getting a drink. We began talking and I introduced myself and she herself. Ended up talking most of the night, but we left it at the bar. We talked a few more times over the course of a month. She said she was divorced and not looking for anything. That turned into her just wanting nothing serious and something fun and casual. Due to the nature of my job with traveling and the unpredictability of my schedule, I agreed. We exchanged numbers and that was that. We usually would hook up about 4 to 8 times a month. Over the course of the past year, most of the time we would be at the hotel I was put up in. She said she lived far and I was closer and a safer option. I never questioned her because she was always available, spent the night and weekends, and was not glued to her phone. I really didn't have any reason to question her. It was fun and we had a good connection. That was until last night. We were hanging out when I needed to get some things from the store and she came with me. We were doing some shopping, having a good time, joking, flirting, and laughing. As we were going down an aisle we heard someone yell, "Gina, is that you?" Gina's demeanor changed. Red flag number 1. It turns out that person was an old work friend of Gina's. They talked a little bit when this friend asked who I was. I politely introduced myself. When the lady asked how we knew each other, Gina quickly said, "He's an old friend from a town I grew up in." Red flag number 2. Then the lady asked Gina, "What is David up to?" Another awkward shift. Red flag number 3. And Gina said something about he is doing fine, busy with work, but she clearly did not want to talk about it. David is her ex-husband maybe. They finished the conversation soon after and I went back to shopping. After we get out of the store I asked her what that was all about. She said it was nothing and wants to put it behind her. Red flag number 4. She was distant the whole way back to the hotel. I could tell her mind was on something miles away. Red flag number 5. I asked if she was okay and she said yes, just fine. Then she cut the night short making a terrible excuse and left. Red flag number 6. She was originally supposed to see me off this morning. Up to this point it didn't occur to me that she might have lied about being divorced. I tried to look her up on Facebook. I could not find her under the name I knew. Red flag number 7. There was a private account that might have been her but a different last name. I couldn't investigate further due to account setting. I'm now on my way to a different job site and won't be back for probably 15 days. She did not respond to my text asking if she was alright or what was going on. The situation is odd and feels off. Not sure what to do. Update. Hello all. I just traveled back there, and she was actually at our normal meeting place, the bar. I was surprised to actually see her again. I noticed she was talking to a guy. When she noticed me, she gave a smile for like half a second, and she got a worried look on her face. She came over to me and apologized again and wanted to talk. Long conversation short, she is married to David. She did lie about her last name and blocked me on social media. She said it was because she was surprised how she felt about me and didn't want to hurt me. She came clean about everything. Turns out she and David have been married for 10 years, but Gina is what people call a beard. She is straight, and her husband is 110% not. Their parents are both super religious and traditional. They live together but have separate lives and relationships. The marriage is basically a cover and only on paper. David is actually a really cool guy and kept complimenting me and made the comment, "I see why you like him so much. I would have taken him home with me as well." I don't know how to take that. I'm not sure what the relationship is going to be like moving forward.